everyone, this is Amanda at Amanda's Booktopia. If you're new here, welcome, and if not, welcome back. And today I have another book haul for you for September. And you're probably wondering, Amanda, have you did any of your unhaul yet? So I've been hauling books and haven't been very good at getting rid of books. However, I am working on unhauling. I actually did unhaul quite a bit recently. So we are making room for new books. So it's not like I'm not unhauling. I so am.
Wasn't it like a month ago?
It wasn't that long ago.
Right,
it was like a couple weeks ago, maybe.
3 weeks.
Okay, maybe a few weeks.
There you go.
But I am getting rid of books. I promise you I am.
Work on it more.
And I will be working on unhauling more. So, because I still got more I can still unhaul. I still gotta finish the living room. I don't have that much left in the living room. I have like one corner left that I need to work on.
And my desk.
Yeah, there's some books on his raised desk. And I gotta work on the bedroom after that. Well, I worked on one corner of the bedroom already. So it's really just that main wall that you see where I used to have my setup before I moved out here.
Nobody knows what your setup looks like anymore. It hasn't been seen in ages.
Yes, I know it hasn't been seen in ages. But I promise, I will go back to it.
And the AC's back, folks, for anyone that's been following that.
And yes, for those who have been wondering what the AC's been like, I finally just got AC back. So yes, I can film in the bedroom. But today, I don't feel like it. But maybe next video you'll see me back in there. This time, I don't have that many books to haul. Isn't that amazing? There's only 8 books in this haul. And out of that 8, 4 of them I did not spend money on. They were actually not mine. Well, technically it came from somebody, but we'll get to that. But I did not spend money on 4 of these books. So that's a plus right there. But first let's talk about the books that I did pay for myself. We're going to start with the first 2 that came from Target. So this first one is Wild Card by Elsie Silver. This is the last book in the Rose Hill series. And I found out it's being adapted. So even though I haven't yet read the series, I wanted to own all the books so I could finally do my Elsie Silver vlog finishing the rest of her books that I still need to read. Besides this series, I need to read the last 2 books in the Gold Rush Ranch series. And then I need to start on my Rose Hill journey, because I have not read any of the Rose Hill books, but I do own every single one. So hopefully I would like to do that vlog either November or December. I would like to do it before the end of the year. So I don't think October is going to be that month. It's going to be a busy month in October. But stay tuned for the next couple months, because I will be doing my Elsie Silver vlog, finally reading the rest of the books that I need to read. And then I found out she has a new book coming with a whole new series next year. So I want to get caught up on her whole backlist, including this one, before then. So I want to make sure I'm all caught up. So I'm very excited to finally do this vlog, because it's been long awaited, and I know people have been waiting for me to read this series. So that will happen, I promise. And then the next book that I got from Target was Dream by the Shadows by Logan Carley. This was a random find. I never heard of this book before until I found it in Target. And I'm like, ooh, pretty. Because look at these sprayed edges. Look how stunning that is. It says, in sleep he will haunt her. And then that's the top, that's the bottom. And the next part that I love about this book, let me take off a dust jacket so you can see how stunning it is. Well, first we have end pages. We have the map on this side. There's actually 2 maps in this book. There's this map, which is the Kingdom of Noctis. And then at the end, we have the Dream Realm. So we have 2 separate maps, which is really, really pretty. And then this actual hardback is absolutely stunning. I mean, look at this. It's like matte. I love these matte covers on hardcover. It says, "Beauty can be found in darkness, dreamer." Oh, beauty can be found in darkness. Pause, dreamer. Because there's a comma. So you have to pause after a comma. And I just said that way too fast. But then at the back, we have this castle that's absolutely stunning. And then this spine also. Is that backwards? No, wait, that's right. Also very pretty. And I did not know anything about this book. Absolutely nothing. Until I looked it up after I bought it. Now I'm like, this sounds interesting. From what I heard, this is a YA fantasy. It says, the kingdom of Noctis is plagued by corruption. A curse that spreads through dreaming. The Shadowbringer rules from his castle in the dream realm, stealing souls one dreamer at a time. Only an elixir taken every night before sleeping can halt dreams and ward off corruption. But for some, the allure of the dream realm proves too strong. Esmer Havenfall desperately wants to escape her dreadful village. When her sister Eden succumbs to corruption and their elixir-dealing parents are accused of a horrific crime, Esmer's life unravels into a nightmare. And she dreams of the Shadowbringer and learns that his sinister magic might be a part of her too. Enticed by the prospects of ending her kingdom's curse and avenging her family, Esmer follows him deeper within the dream realm. But the Prince of Darkness has a haunted past, one that might change the fate of Esmer's kingdom and her heart forever. And it says it's a seductive gothic fantasy filled with magic, secrets, and a dreamy shadow-haunted romance. So I'm like, ooh, this sounds really interesting. I've always been fascinated by how dreams work in reality, because I feel like dreams are also kind of like portals for souls to visit you. I truly believe that, because that's a way they could deliver a message. So, because I believe in that so strongly, I think I'm going to love this, because it has to do with dreams. And I cannot wait to read this. If I don't read it by the end of this year, it will be one of the books I want to prioritize in the next year if I don't do it this year. And then the next two books I got from Barnes & Noble, one of which was a hardcover. They had like a whole hardcover sale going on for like half off hardcovers. So for the hardcover that I got from that sale is House of Blight by Maxim M. Martineau. I don't know anything about this book, except that I heard Jess from Honest Fiction mention this in one of her videos, and I'm like, ooh, interesting. So I decided I wanted to get it for myself. I don't think there's anything on the actual hardcover. Nope, just normal hardcover. But on the inside flap, Claire Legrand, the author of Furyborn, blurbed this. And I really love Furyborn. I read the first and the second book in that series. I haven't finished that series yet. However, I did really enjoy those books by her. So if Claire Legrand likes it, I'm hoping that I will as well. It says, Idira Brilwin is a threadmender. She holds a rare, life-saving power that can cure disease and heal injuries in the blink of an eye. But magic always comes with a cost, and saving anyone sacrifices a sliver of her own life. She's always kept her abilities hidden, until the powerful Fernglove family discovers her secret. The Ferngloves are charming and beautiful, possess powerful magic, and don't take no for an answer. Especially Orin, the head of these ruling elites. When Idira's brothers unexpectedly contract blight, an incurable virus killing people throughout the town, and an illness too strong for her to heal them both, Orin offers to help. Together at his estate, they'll research a cure while Orin slows her sickness and Idira hones her magic. His kindness and honesty surprise Idira, as does her undeniable attraction to him. But the other Ferngloves are suspicious of her power and may be more dangerous than the ever-present disease. The longer Idira stays within the confines of Fernglove Manor, the more the family's pristine exterior begins to crack, until Idira discovers a terrifying secret and must choose whom she will save and at what cost. And that really sounds interesting to me, because it gives me a little bit of when COVID started, because it's a disease. Well, not really. COVID's not really a disease. It's just a sickness. And this kind of gives me similar vibes with their blight. So I'm like, this should be interesting. So I'm looking forward to trying this one. Probably next year, most likely. But it sounds good. And then the next book I got from Barnes & Noble is From Here to Eternity by A.L. Jackson. I am on a mission. I want to read her whole backlist. I have so many of her books I need to read that I haven't read yet. I have read quite a few of her books. Give Me a Reason was one of my top favorites of this year. So I'm excited for this one. This is a different series though than Give Me a Reason. Give Me a Reason was a start to a whole nother series, which I want to continue that series as well. But this is a new series. It's a single dad, found family, small town romance with spice so hot it'll make your toes curl. Ooh. I'm down. Single dad, one of my favorite tropes. I love a good single dad. For some reason, I always fall for those because the way they act with their kids, amazing. Like, we need more dads like that in this world. So, I'm very excited to get to this. And it has really pretty sprayed edges. Like that. They're all the same. But I really want to read this. I would love to read this maybe in December. Before the year's out. Because I have so many of her books I want to read. I also have Visions of Darkness, which is her first romantasy on my Kindle. And I also want to read that. So I have a lot of her books I still need to read. But I'm hoping I will love to own this series. And just like binge read. But, you know, she's got so many books. Eventually I will get to them all. Somehow, some way. And then the next 4 are ones I did not buy. So the next 4 books were given to me by Kat, I believe her name is. Yes, I'm pretty sure it's Kat. She's one of the Patreons in Just for Honest Fiction. She was giving away some books. And she said first come, first serve. And some of these books, I'm like, ooh, I want that, and I want that. So she sent them out to me for free. So thank you so much, Kat. I really appreciate it. I'm excited to read these, by the way. So this first one is Between Wrath and Mercy by Jess Wisecup. I've heard Jess from Honest Fiction also talk about this book quite a bit. And I believe the main female character is in her 30s, I think. I believe the main characters are like in their adult years. Like actual adult. And I believe this is about a mother. Yeah, because it says it's a story about a mother's love, the long path through grief and guilt, and an everlasting romance spanning kingdoms, years, and utter devastation. Interesting. And it says a mother will do anything to save her child, no matter the cost. And I know it's romantasy, and that's really all I know. So, ooh, on the back it says kingdoms and years and utter devastation. Nice. So, I'm definitely looking forward to trying this book. I think I also have the ebook, but this hardcover was too pretty to resist, so Kat sent it to me so I could also read it. Even if I don't read the ebook, I could read this, or I could switch off between the two if I decide. But I'm very excited to read this. I've heard nothing but great things, so I'm excited for that one. And then the next 3 is actually a series. So I'm gonna talk to you guys about book 1. I'll show you the other 2, but I don't want to give away anything from the other 2. So I believe they're all different couples in each one, because if you look at the covers of each one, they're different. They look like different couples. But this is the Dark Court Rising series by Beck McMaster. This first one is Promise of Darkness. And I've heard a little bit about this author. I think I heard Becky from Beck's Reads read from this author before. I'm pretty sure. So, since I've heard pretty much mainly good things from this author, I thought I'd give it a try, because when I looked at the description, it said it was similar to like on Amazon. I think it said it was similar to ACOTAR a little bit. Like a little bit of Sarah J. Maas in there. Like similar. Not, of course not the same, but like similar vibes. So I'm like, ooh, let me try this. And the back of the first one, it says, in a realm ruled by magic, the ruthless Queen of Thorns is determined to destroy her nemesis, the cursed Prince of Evernight. With war brewing between the bitter enemies, the prince forces Queen Edea to uphold an ancient treaty. She will send one of her daughters to his court as a political hostage for 3 months. The queen insists it's a perfect opportunity for Princess Iskveen, I think it's pronounced, to end the war before it begins. But one look into Thiago's smoldering eyes, and Vi knows she's no assassin. The more secrets she uncovers about the prince and his court, the more she begins to question her mother's motives. Who is the true enemy? The dark prince who threatens her heart, or the ruthless queen who will stop at nothing to destroy him? And when the curse threatens to shatter both courts, is her heart strong enough to break it? So I'm like, ooh, interesting. So I definitely want to give this series a shot. This one is the first one. The second one is Crown of Darkness. And I think we're also following Iskveen and Thiago in this one. I mean, they all look like they're different couples on the cover, so pretty sure. Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But the third book is Curse of Darkness. So I have the whole series. I'm hoping I'm going to love it, so I could like just binge read the series. This might be a vlog that I might do in the new year, possibly reading the series. If you're interested in me doing that, definitely let me know in the comments, because it sounds like it could be a fun vlog to read all 3 books. Even though they look like, I'm not sure if it follows the same couple the whole time, because they look like different people on the covers. So maybe they're just different side characters. I don't know. But that's the whole series, and that's the last of this book haul. So a short book haul today, which is a good thing, because I don't need to buy thousands of books. Because I have no room at all. I'm already running out of room in some places. But I'm doing better. I'm trying to not buy as many. So we're working on that, slowly but surely. But I do have an Amazon wish list, and I always link down below. I got 2 of them. One that I have a regular wish list, one of the books I really want list. But no one's ever, like, you don't have to actually send me anything. I just include that because it's, you know, people do that, so I figured why the hell not.
It gives you a chance to show off what you're interested in, too.
Yeah, you can always get recommendations off of my list. You don't have to send me anything. It's never required. I just like to put it out there because you never know, people might find something interesting for themselves. So, but no, it's, I love books, so I'm always collecting. And even though I don't necessarily need them. As Ray would say, let's get rid of a whole bunch. Like, literally, he would take a bunch of books and just say, let's get rid of these. And I'm like, but I haven't read those yet. You can't get rid of them.
I'd give them the heave-ho! No, I know books are your treasure, but yes, we do need to go through some.
Yeah, so I am getting better at unhauling. I just need to finish unhauling. Well, and then I could go rearrange my bookshelves, and I could do a bookshelf tour for you guys once I do that.
That would be an upcoming video at some point.
At some point. But thank you all for joining me for this book haul video. If you stuck around this long and you don't feel like being chatty,
put a book emoji.
You can put a book emoji, and you can also put a castle emoji. Because I got 2 books with castles on them.
Perfect.
So leave me a castle emoji as well. And thank you so much for coming. If you like this video, give me a big thumbs up. If you want to see more bookish content from me, make sure you smash the subscribe button down below. And I'll see you all in the next one.